Hello friends, so in this video tutorial we will learn about customer churn analysis in your Power BI desktop. So how we will create a dashboard where we will create a data into reports where we will use customer churn analysis. So customer churn analysis is basically is the attrition of customers from the business. Like in every business, customer will come and go, but we have to see like what is their rate of customer churn, like customer leaving the business. So let's see and how we can do this. So first of all, what we will do, we have a report here of a bank. So what I will do here, I will go to here get data, and from get data I will go to our text.csv file, and from download I will just put my file here, which is our bank customer churn predictions, and I will upload this, and then I will transform that data. So I will not load this because we have to do some type of editing and cleaning with the data. So I will transform this data, and after going to our Power Query editor, we have this data. So what I will do, first of all, it's have a very big name, so I will just change this name to customer data only. I think that's okay. So I will just change the name of the file to customer data. Then I will next thing is what I will do, I will change the name of our headings here. So I will just click over this so it will look more better. Customer ID, I will put here customer ID. Here is our credit score, so I will put it name as credit score. Here is the country, the countries where we have our customers. So it is basically for customer ID, first credit score, country, gender, like whether they are male or female. I will change this age, like what is the age of the customer. Then next thing is next is our tenure, for how much time they are with us, and then balance, like what is their bank balance with us. Then is just profit number, product number, so like we have a product number here. So I will just click over this and just give it product name, something like this, or product number. At the moment I will put product number only, then we will change this data. Credit card, so I will just put it credit card here. And the last one is our, like we have other forms also, like active member or not. Active member, estimated salary. I think we don't need this estimated salary here because we already have a balance, so we don't have any use of in customer churn report this. So I will just remove this column here. Okay, so we have active member, churn is there, so I will just put it. Now to make it more defined, so we have to check, like this is our number, this is our number, credit score, country is there, gender is there, age is there. So first of all, like in our this credit card, like whether they have credit card, it's 1, and when they don't have credit card, it's 0. So we will convert this data so that it's more easy to replace values. I will go from here and replace wherever I will find, I will write yes, they have. So but before that, what I will do, I will just convert this into text so that we are able to replace the value here. I will convert in text, and then I will go to replace value, and wherever I will find 1, I will type yes, okay, and wherever I will find rename, again I will go here. So again I will click here and replace value, and wherever I will find 0, I will say no. So now our credit card, like wherever there is yes, it means like people is having credit card. Where there is no, then it means we don't have that customer is not having credit card. Similarly, we will do with active members and churn also. So I will do it replace, but before that I will convert it into our text. So I will just click over this. Sorry, we are just there. We don't need to remove column. Okay, so now we are here. So next is our active members. So I will just convert them into text. From here I will convert it into text. Similarly, I will convert this also in text because we want to change its value from to yes no. So wherever is 1, I will say yes, replace value to yes, active member yes, and wherever there is no, wherever there is 0, we will put here no. So no and okay. Similarly, using churn. Churn is like whether they are with us or not. Like 1 means they leave the company, and 0 like they are with the bank. They are not with the bank. So 1 they are with the bank is 0. So churn is basically whether they are with us or not. So 1 means yes, and where there is 0 we will say no and press OK. So now we have a report here. So what we have done so far is like we have converted them into so that we are more easy to find out the details. So before that, like I will show you one more thing. Like if I will go here in our view and click on column profiling, so it will say as like whatever is the column profiling here, how many yes and how many no's are there. Like in credit card also, like in product name also, it will show us like ones, how many ones and how many zeros are there. So this is the thing that you can get it here in our this Power Query editor. If we will go more in this area, so we have male, female, countries, credit code. And next what we can do is like we can group our data also. Like grouping is basically like we have this credit score, and if we click on this data and we see our profiling, so I will just increase the size here to see the profiling. So our minimum and maximum profiling is like we are starting from 376 is our minimum and 850 is our maximum profiling of our credit score. So we can group that so that it will be easily usable. So I will go to add column, I will click over this, and column for conditional for column I can do here. So we can have another column with conditional column, where what we can do is like we can put data in a group wise. So I will click on this and create a group with the name I will name it credit score group. And grouping, like we can say like it start from your 300, so I will group them from 300. So it's like if we'll say like credit score, and it will be, I will say it will be less than say 400. So we will group them equal to, so I will say from 300 till 400 is our first group. Next I will create another, and here also I will create credit score is less than, again I will say 600, and here I will say 400 till 600 is our another group. I will get another credit score group is greater than or equal to, like I will say 400 till 800. So if greater than, then it will be above that is okay, and then I will press OK. So now we have a grouping here of our credit score. Next what we will do, we can do grouping of our, like we can also do grouping of our age also. Like if you will click on this and if you will see our profiling here, So our minimum age is your 30, like our minimum age is your 18 and a maximum is our 82. So our age will go up to 82. So we have a different customers here in 82 for group, or in different groups 36 is our maximum number of age groups in our customer. So we can also group that also. So for grouping I will click over this, and again I will go to conditional format, and here I will write age group, and grouping can be done here. So first of all I will take age, then I will say group. So I will make a group with our age also. So now we have created a group for age group. So where we have given some information, like we have created a group from, if less than 20, then we have one group which is less than 20. 20 to 40 years we have another group, like 60, 40 to 60 we have another, 60 to 80 we have another, and above 80 we have another. Then I will press OK. So after clicking on OK, we have a group wise details of our age. So we have age, credit score group, and we have age group, and beside that we have active members, product name. So what for product name we can do, I will just click over this column product name, and here from this custom from column I will say from selections, and then I will just write their name, like 1, 2, 3 is the name of the product. So what I will do here, I will just click over this, and here I will write product 1, and then just press enter. So it's automatically convert this product name into 1, 2, 3, 4. So this look better, and then I will go to this table and just delete this and press OK. So now we have this merge new column, and I will just change its name to product, and then I will go to this table here, which is our your product name. So I will just delete that. Product number, I will delete this, we won't need this now. So we already have this product 1, 2, 3 likewise name wise. So we have to certain extent clean the data, like grouping is done here, like grouping of our age, credit card and product, all this thing is there, and active member, credit card, yes, no. Now next is what we will do, we will create group of balances also. So like we have a minimum balance of, like if you will go to balances and click over this, so we can find minimum of 0 and maximum of somewhere around here 20 is somewhere around 2,13,000. So these are the balances. So what we will do, we will create a group for that also. For grouping, I will go to this add column again, conditional column we will take again, and create group balances and give some grouping here. So we will start it from your balance equal to 0. First of all I will take 0, so that will be your 0. Then I will add another balance, and this time I will take, if less than, I will say somewhere around here 20,000. So I will create another group. So it's group 1 to 20,000. Add another group, balance this time is less than, I will say 40,000. So I will create another group 2K2, 20K to your 40k. Here I will also write this, and similarly I will create other groups. So next thing what we will do, we will create a group balance. So in group balance what we will do, like we will start from 0 equal to 0, then we will 20,000 till 20,000 less than, we will create one group, then 20 to 40,000 we will create another, 40 to 80, 80 to 120, 120 to 160, and 160 to 120, and 20 to 280k, because our maximum data is somewhere around 20,000, 1300 something to like 13,000 something like. So we will create a group and press OK, and we can even rename them also so that we can know them. So I will just rename that. I will just put it here and click over this, and I will rename this data group your balance, so that I can understand it, what this is all about. And similarly we can rename our other data also, like this one called conditional column. For this I will just rename this. I will just see what is this all about. So it's about age group, so I can even rename this also. I will just double click over this, or either right click over this and rename, and here I will put age group, and here I will just see what is this all about. So if I will click over this, it will show us it is about credit score group. So I will just rename this also, credit score group, so we can understand that like what are these functions for. So like all this thing is there done. So next thing what we will do, we will convert our groups into your text. So I have already converted these, and this one I need to convert, so I will convert into text. So all my groups are converted into text, like this one is converted into text, this one is already converted into text, credit, and our churn data is already in text form. So after doing this, the next step is I will just remove this. I will go there, column profiling list. So I will just remove this. Okay, it's something problem here, so I will just click there and click somewhere in between and remove this column profiling. Now what I need to do is, like, we have to click on this, like if you will click over this and see like our ascending order or descending order. So if I will click on the ascending order, so it is starting from 20, that's okay. So I will click on this descending order, so it is starting from 20, so that's not the right way. So load more, so it will start from 20, then it will 20 to 40, then 40. So it is not working our sorting. So to create a proper sorting here, what we need to do, we need to create here in custom data, and I will click on references. I have to click on first of all in our age, so that's I have already done in our age group, and then I will click over this age group and right click and remove other column. So I only have this column here, this age, and next is like if I will click over this and go to add column, and from transform, okay, from home I will go to remove column, and then we'll click on remove duplicate. So it will remove all the duplicates, so it will have all the data, like our data will start from 1. So we have to index this so that we can use them for your ascending or descending order report. So for that I will click over here, then I will go to add column, then custom columns, and we have to write the name index here, and putting an index first of all is our age group, equal to, I will say is less than 20, so then that will be 1, add 2 age group equal to, then I will take 20 to 40, that will be for 2, then again age group equal to I will take 40 to 60. That will be our next group 3, and again I will take age group equal to 60 to 80. That will be our group 4, and okay. So now we have this indexing for our data, so that will be according to our age in grouping, and that will be helpful in our data modeling. So in the last video we have created an age group so that we can do sorting with our data, and we have indexed that accordingly. So like if we will sort them A to Z, so we can see it will start from 20, then 20, 40, 40, 60. So this way we are creating an indexing for our age groups. Next I will go to our data again, and this time I will show you we will create our for group balance. So like we have group balance of, like if you will go there, we have a group balance starting from 0, 120. So like we have different group balance. So I will just load it. Is it okay or not? It's okay. So these are our group balance. To do that, what we will do, I will just click over my customer data here again, and then I will go to references, and this time a new table is created. And this time I again click over this our we have balance group. I will click over this balance group, then I will click over it and remove others columns. So now I have only this column. Then I will click over this, then I will go remove column. I will just click over this again, sorry. Then I will go here and keep rows. I will click over this, and these are basically for rows. And from here, sorry, from remove rows I will delete this, remove duplicates. Now this is our all the data. And then next thing is we have to do a group by. So I will go to here, add column, conditional column again, and after clicking on conditional column I will just put it in this area, and from group balance equal to, I will put here value 0. So then our group is 0 only, sorry, then we will output is 1. Group again, this time we have to take 82. Okay, so and this time we will take our 1 to 20, 1 to 20k, so that will be second. Then I will add some more group equal to, next is your 20k to 40k. This will be 3. Add more group equal to, then I will say your 40k to 80k. That will be our 4th indexing. Then I will group equal to, it will be somewhere around your 80k to your 120k. This will be 5th one. And that one is our 8th one. So this way we created all our grouping, and I will group this name group balance. I will give this also name group balance and press OK. So now we have a null value for 20k, so I just have to do some editing here. I will go here and edit, because 20k to 40k might be some problem there. 20k to 40k should be there, and then I will put OK. It's not working there till stat. We have to check where is the problem. Okay, there is a space. The problem is the space here. You will see there is a space, so I put a space here also, and then press OK. Now we have indexing for this. Now we'll put it in this area, and then we can have an indexing. So if I will go there, if I will click over this, sorry, this button, and say sort ascending, so now we have in a proper format group balance. Similarly we can create, I will just give it a name also. Here I will give it a name, or either I will go here and give it a name. It is for group balance, then press OK. And similarly we will create grouping for our last one, that is your group balance for your credit card score. So similarly, like age group and group balance, we have created our credit score group. So in credit score group we have taken all the things here, like add columns and whatever. Like if you will see our is conditional column here, if you will edit that. So in credit group we have taken 300 to 400 first, and then 400 to 600 second, and then third. So we have created our credit group here. So and now we have created credit group, age group, balance, and credit group. Now we will go to close and apply, so that we can have all the three tables here. Next is like if we will go to here in models and see like whatever the relations they have made. So we have a several relation with all our reports here. So like we have created the three tables, and with these three tables we have a like link with the data, like credit score group, then we have this age group, and the last one is your group balance. So this way we created balancing connections between these tables, so that we can use them for sorting of data with either with credit groups or age or with group balance. So that's all for this modeling. Next is like we will go to our like data with the customer table and see like what reports we can make from that. So if I will go here in our customer data, so we have a gender, age. So first of all we have to know like how many numbers of customer we have, so we have to write a measure for that. Then next thing if we will go to our churn, so we have yes no. In the form of yes no we have created our churn report. Like if the customer is with us, then we know. If the customer left us, then we have a yes, we have put a yes here. And again like what we can do next is our next is our like rate at which they left us. So like if you want to find out the rate with left at, we have to find that also, and how many customers left we have. So for that we will write a measure. So we will go to reports, and then I will write a new measure first of all. So our first measure is I will write customer. So how many customers do we have? So I will write customer head and put equal to. Then I will write calculate. So calculate, we will use this formula calculate for tax function. And then we will put count. And after writing count, it will ask from where you look to count. So we have to count our customer ID. So we have to check here. I will find it from here, customer ID. So customer ID is here. I will put here customer ID. So it will count number of customer ID because they are unique, so that we can find out how many customers we have. So after creating that, we will click on our tax card and put here customers. So that's give us number of customers we have. I just reduce its size. Go here, call out value and take it none and bold it, and in journal whatever title if you like to give, and whatever category label you like to give, I will put it 34 or either 30 and just put it bold. So that's give us idea like how many customers do we have. Now we'll just copy this and paste it in my second, and in the second I will write customer lost, like how many customers we have lost, customer churn rate. So I will put here another measure, new measure, and give it a name here, customer lost, and put it equal to, and after that I will put calculate function here, and after putting calculate I will put down here count, and what it will count according to customer churn, like how many customer churn. So I will put customer churn here, and then I will close this and go to the next line. Sorry, it just started, so I will just put it here and go to the next line, and I will put comma here, and then I will write customer churn if is equal to customer churn, where we have, yeah, okay, customer churn is equal to, sorry, okay, customer churn is equal to, it started doing before that, customer churn is equal to, yes, I will put here yes, then we will count them. So it will count customers which are churn, which are not with us, but it is showing the same result here, maybe some problem. Churn is equal to yes, okay, and now I will go here and just close this and put it here customer lost. So now we have number of customers which lost us. If you click here customer lost, so it will show customer lost, it will show what customer we have. Next text is like we will write churn rate. What is our churn rate? So churn rate is our customer lost divided by customers. So we can use both this measure to find out, and dividing them and to convert them into percentage will give us our churn rate. So I will write another measure, new measure, and name it churn rate equal to, I will again write calculate function, then I will write customer lost is our first measure, and then I will divide it with customers. So I will put customers here and just click it. So it will give us in journal, but we have to convert them into percentage. So from measure tools I will convert them into percentage and put the decimal point as 1. I think 1 decimal is enough, and then I will click over this, Control C, Control V, then I will go to the next table, and from customer rate I will just put here customer rate, churn rate here. So now we have this churn rate also. So this way we create our 3 measures here, and we can create more reports here. Like first of all we can create our donut chart. So donut chart we will take here and put some donut chart here. The first chart we will create is our gender. According to gender, like whatever male or female do we have customers, type of customers we have. So in gender I will first of all take our we have to find out where is our this in this report only. Okay, gender I will take in, so I will click over this and I will put gender in legends, and in values I will take customers. and put it here. So we have name of our here. If you will increase its size, so it will show us male and female. So this is our first donut chart, and I will do some editing in that. I will make the title is okay, customers by genders is okay, but what I need is like legends, okay, text. I will just bold the text. I think we don't need this also, so I will just remove this. That is okay. Detail label, we need that. Outside and is okay. Values, I will increase it to somewhere around 18 or either 22, bold. So values are not coming here. What's the problem? Press not in percentage. Date value is there. Okay, so 5K is our customer details here. Okay, I just have to do auto display is none. So put it none here. Just increase the size. So these are our male and female details here, and display unit is asking. So date, value, category, percentage of total. I think percentage of total is okay, so I will take percentage of total, and just we will do more editing in next part. But what I will do is I will just copy this and paste it here. Now we have a second report with us, and in the second report we will take our activity status, like how many of them are active member with us. So for that I will, in place of gender, I will put active members. So we have this report where we have active members. So it is showing yes, no, active, no, and active yes is this. So whatever number of active we have and what we don't have active. So this is the more detailed report. And again I will get next legend is our credit card, like how many of is having a credit card. I will put it here, and in place of this I will put credit card, whether they are holder or not. So it will again show us a report like number of people is having a credit card or not. Then by countries we can even put the countries also, how many people different countries having our customer are with us from different countries. So I will take another is here, in place of our legends I will take countries, and beside that we can say also products also, like we have 4 products here, we can even take that also. So I will just copy this. Countries, we have 1, 2, 3 countries with us, and in product I will take the product details. So in place of country I will put product. So we have 4 products, so that will also show us product wise, like which product do we have. And now I will just increase the size so that we can have a better idea about our reports. So I will just make it 1200 and put it somewhere around 2000. That's okay. And now I will increase the size, so that you can do in later part. I am here just making it more clearer. So now friends, in this part we will create our, like in the first part we have created customer by gender, customer by activity member, customer by credit card, by country, and by product. So we have created our donut charts, and in this chart provide in this time, like we will create some cluster column charts here. So for that I will take this cluster column chart and I will increase the size, and beside that in this cluster column chart we will take our age group. In y-axis we will take age group, and so I will just click over this chart, and from here I will take our age group. And next thing is like we will take our customers in our y-axis, and beside that, like in our x-axis, we will take our churn rate, so that we will know what is the churn rate. So we have a churn rate here, churn rate. So customer lost is the name, or either we will take the churn rate. So this is our chart now, and now we have to do some editing with that. Like if we will go to our age group and click over this and sort by, so we have to take the index, like whatever table you have created, so we'll start from the beginning till end, and then it's okay. And then we will click over this button, sort by. I will take descending order and just increase the size so it will see, and make it some adjustment here. So in x-axis I will put it 15, 16 here, and then I will bold this, and beside that in journal, like we have a title here, so I will just increase the size to 20 and make it bold and keep it in the center, so it will show, it automatically create a title for us because according to the measures and the name of our table, like whatever column we have selected. So it will be customer and churn rate by age group, so that's the name, and it shows the detail. And beside that, like if you want to remove some more things here, so we will do a little bit of editing here. It's okay, so I'll put it 15 and put it bold, and then titles, like show only titles, like, so I don't think we need this title, so I will just off this title. X-axis values, like bold, like I think we don't, it's okay, and units should be none, so that's fine. And I just remove this, so that's okay. Legends top left I will put in the center, center right, or either in the center. Top center is okay, so I will put in the center. Text is, I will put it 15 and bold it, or I will put it some little bit more, or type 22 and bold it. And that's all. Grid lines, we don't need grid or dotted, don't need that. So that's all, like whatever we have done here. And similarly, like we will copy this chart also and paste it. Now we have another chart, and this time in place of age group we will take our next, which is our group balance. So I will add this group balance in place of this your chart, and again I will just click over this group balance and sort, custom sort by groups. So the name we have given is group here, so it will start from 0 and all the thing. And then I will click over this button, sort axis according to your descending order, so it will show us in a descending order now. And if we don't need slider, we can even off that slider. I think we don't need slider, so I will just remove that. And even from this I will just off this slider. So this is the chart which we have, two charts, and the last one is your, and the last one is, like I will just copy this and paste it, and the last chart which we have is your age group is okay, credit score, so I will put here, remove this, and here I will take credit score, and from here I will just off the slider, and even from here I will off this slider. So we need some spacing, and that's all. Like this way we can have all the chart with us. Nice. So now we can have a churn rate wise charts with us. Next thing is we will create our one slicer. So that slicer is basically for according to our churn, like how many have churn or not. So for that I will create a slicer here. So I will take a slicer from here, slicer, and put it somewhere here, and the slicer I will go there, click over this slicer, nothing is coming, and in the slicer what we will do, first of all we will take our churn, whether customers are churn or not. So we have to yes or no whether they are churn. Then I will go here and slider settings I will take it horizontal, and if you want to give some color to that effects, I will give background color as blue, or background color might be white. Okay, visual borders we can give shadow, if you want to give some shadow, that's okay. Properties, whatever, like you can make some changes, effects. I will give some effect also, background. I think that should be white is okay. Selection, like multiple selection is okay, and that's all. So we will put a slicer here also. You can do more editing with that. This will be for select all, this is for no, this is for yes, like how many churn are with us. So it will give us all report here. So now next thing is we will add our this chart. This is known as a GO chart. So GO chart will be helpful to predictions, to create, like for creating the targets, like whatever target we have. But before that we will go to our table, which is our customer data, and I just go to this and I will go to edit query, and in this edit query we will add new column. I will add a custom column, and here I will give a column name as minimum, and here I will type the value. So minimum value will be 0, and just insert it and press OK. Sorry, and here I will take our churn rate. So we have here as a churn. Okay, so now we have a new column, and then I will go to this, and from here I will just convert this into a percentage. So I will just click over this, or either this here, and just convert it into percentage. So this is our minimum percentage, and then I will just another one, add column. So before creating a new column, I will just change its name. So from minimum I will put it minimum churn rate, and then I will create another column here, custom column, insert, that's okay. and then I will go to custom column. It will asking for insert, so I will just insert it and then just put it here, maximum churn rate, and that should be 100, and just put OK. So now we have, and just convert it into percentage here. So we have minimum and maximum churn rate, and then beside that is like we have to put also like what is our target of that. So we will create another custom column, insert, and we will give it a name target. And here we will put somewhere around like 12% or whatever, 12. So, and just take it into your percentage and insert, and then we will go to home and close and apply. So now we have this charts here, and here like it will not applying the founding, the table not found. So I just go to the table again. Why is the table is not found? So I will again go to the table and just edit the query. Where is the problem? We have to check. Column minimum was not found, not found. Why is not found? Group not found. So we have to check like if we either is a get a data source. So we have any problem with the data source or something. So before creating a new column, I will just change this name to minimum churn rate, so that this is our minimum churn rate. Then I will add a new custom column, and this time I will create our maximum churn rate, and that should be equal to 1. So at the end it will be automatically converted into percentage, and then from here I will take percentage, and that's our percentage, like percentage. So that will be 100, and again I will create another column, and this time I will create target churn rate, and this time I give 1.15 and press OK, and just convert it into percentage so that it will be 15%. So in that case, like we have taken like 15% is our target. And then next thing what we will do, I will go to our home, and then I will go close and apply. So after thing, it will take a few seconds and it will be loaded. So now we have a table here, working on it. Okay, so what we will put is here, like I will just make it some changes here. Slicer is, I will put it like vertical, and selection is like this. That is okay, so that we can have another card here. So this time I will take this Gauss chart, and in this Gauss chart what we will take in values, I will take churn rate. So our churn rate will be that much, so it's 20, and beside that we will take minimum, maximum churn rate, and our target churn rate. So in minimum I will take minimum value, and in place of sum we have to take, I just click over this button and take minimum, and then I have to take maximum churn rate value here and just convert it into our maximum now. And in target we will take the target which we have put. So no matter, like it can take it that like we have only one target here, so whatever to a maximum. So this way, like we have created our this chart also here. So now we have this chart, and we have created, I just like it have so many options. So I will go to the header, in journal. I will just off the title, so we don't need that title, and put it here. So this is our dashboard regarding like where we have churn. Like if you select all, it will give us select all. If you select no, so there will be so our like number of customers which are not churned. And then if I will click yes, it will show us the customer which are churned, and select all will give us the complete informations about our detailed report here. So next thing what we can do, like we can go to home, and from this home we will go to view, and from here we can take our theme style, like what side of theme style you like we have different theme style. This is one of them, and if you want to change color also, you can put it color effects. I will put it bold, I will put it white, black, and from the effects background on, and we will put this. So this way like we can create our report and make it more beautiful. So all these things you can do here in view and create according to the color which we like. You can even take this color also. If you will click over this, so it will look like this, but I think that much is okay, this much is okay. Like this green one, if I will click over this green one, so that's look good, and I will put it here. So our chart is ready with us, and we can create more such reports and just save it in our Power BI desktop and in our Power BI.